Hello everyone and welcome back to Terraria 1.3 Expert Mode. Well, hey, since I haven't heard anything, I will just assume that you want to see everything, so I'm recording pretty much at least most of the things I do. So I found this minecart rail. I think I found it last time actually, but this time I am going to use it. See where it takes us. Okay, certainly. I do have no idea how to get out of this thing, by the way. Well, that works. The enemies in this area are presumably a bit too strong for me at this stage, but I just wanted to ride the minecart, see where it takes me. Did I actually get anything meaningful? No. I just went for a little exploration tour. Didn't really get very far. All I actually did was, I guess, I tried to look for some more tin so I could finish my armor set, but then I saw the minecart track and I thought, hey, that might be a fun way to start an episode. And yeah, until I hear someone say they only want to see the highlights of the playthrough, I will just stick to showing everything. Okay, so that's where this takes me. Interesting. I'm not a big fan of these water flows. I mean, I like the mechanic, but I prefer things to look a little cleaner. Okay, so I know to my right there's this desert place, which is never fun to navigate. I mean, I'll try, see if I can make it, but tends to be quite difficult because there's some quite strong enemies there, like the one that killed me, I guess. It would help if I knew how to get out of a minecart. I don't. I have no idea how that works. I know how to get on one. You just right-click on the rail and you automatically sit in a minecart. You don't even need to craft a special minecart or anything, you just have one by default. You can make a stronger one eventually, or a faster one rather. You just need, well, some fairly hard to obtain items. Basically there's a set of bosses in this game which... they're essentially harder versions of the initial bosses you fight. Well, kinda. Anyway, and each of those drops a piece of the super minecart. Just need some light so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, tin. I do want tin. I don't need that much more so to be able to finish my armor set, and I believe I'll get a set bonus then, which might make me a little more sturdy. Not much, but just maybe that tiny bit that makes the difference between life and death on occasion. Okay, red slime. Fight me. Maybe not. Oh dear. Can't see anything underwater, I'm afraid. Oh well. There are methods that make that a little easier. For now, I don't have any light sources that work underwater, so yeah. About that. But, on the plus side, I might have enough tin now. I mean, I could make a stronger minecart, I guess. I think this is a bit better than the default one I get, but I never saw much point. 29, will that be enough? Yes. And now that I have the full tin armor set, I get a bonus 2 defense. So that's 3 defense I just gained, which is, well, it's about 2 points of damage reduction. I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. But hey, you never know. Dying this much is customary. I don't know if it's unavoidable. It is for me, but better players might not die as much. Might just go this way a little. Just try to find a new cave. I mean, my options are a bit limited at this point. I do need to get a lot stronger if I wish to... Actually, I know what I'll do. I need to be stronger, so I need better items. Oi. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll make myself some more platforms. Myself. Why would I say me-self? That's terrible. About 100 more, I'd say would do. And then I think I'll just... I could continue this tunnel I started digging straight down. There's a lot of water in the way though, which is tedious to get through. I mean, later on it won't be, but right now I don't really have anything I can do about it. Oh well. I'll just go a little way this way and dig in that direction because, well, I died in the other direction basically. And this way I think there might be less death. Basically the underground desert, which is where those antlion things are, which one of those killed me. I'm not sure if you could read the name on video, but that was an antlion. Underground deserts are a bit of a pain. And there's one resource which I really like to get there, which is the... I don't know what they're called, ancient fossils, maybe? Something along those lines, anyway. Basically, you can use those to potentially gain access to some cool materials. But I need a machine to be able to process them. I need an extractonator. And I can only mine them with a... well, I would need a much stronger pick than what I have at the moment. Because this pick can really only break some fairly basic stuff. I don't even remember. I think this is a corruption world, isn't it? So that's kind of good. Maybe it isn't. Maybe that's... I know I've spoken about it before, but because of the schedule of my life at the moment, there are long breaks between recordings and long breaks in which I actually have to do quite a bit of stuff, so... Yeah, it's not always, I don't always remember what I said and when I said it, basically. And I'm really just looking for a cave that goes further down. Because the lower you get, the better the loot, generally speaking. And of course in underground ice caverns I will be able to find ice chests and possibly some nice ice themed loot. And yeah, right now it don't really have much of well, there aren't any really super powerful items that we could even get at this point, but well, you never know, there's some cool stuff, and I would really love to have a double jump, and we can find those. Potentially, at least. So there is some stuff to be had, I guess. Whoop. Now, I would really quite enjoy finding a cave that actually goes down a bit, not these tiny micro caves. And of course light, so you can actually see what's going on. I don't believe this does anything. Mushroom statue. As I said, there's some statues which have an active effect, and others which don't. And no, this amount of cobweb is not yet worrying. Oh dear. Well, this is worrying. And there we go. Just spamming torches kind of helps on occasion. I actually kind of want those emeralds. Okay. Yeah, there are spider-themed mini-dungeons, I guess, but they have a lot more cobwebs. These are just naturally occurring cobwebs. In early game, you should actually be quite glad to find them, because you need a bed. Or, well, you don't need, but it is very helpful to have a bed. Nice, more shurikens. You can use shurikens quite effectively against the first boss, but I think I mentioned that before. They're not mandatory or anything. I mean, it can quite easily be done without shurikens, but they do kinda help. Oh boy, am I looking forward to getting some nicer gear. Exploring and caving and all that without strong pickaxes and without even a double jump, it's just really tedious. So I think I'll just kind of do suicide runs, if you will. By which I mean I'll just go down and not really worry about having a way back out. And just trying to grab some goodies along the way. Do want light though. Mostly because YouTube will make this even darker, and if it's too dark you can't see a thing. Aha, another cave. Man, this is just amethyst, right? Yeah. I find it quite difficult to tell amethyst and rubies apart. I'm wondering if that slime can trigger the detonator. I doubt it. Can he get back up here though? Yes, he can. Nice. Okay. I want to be very careful and not trigger the detonator. The reason why is that this is another kind of trap that the game basically sets up for you. And the way it works is you kind of don't see where you're going, you land on the detonator, this triggers an explosive, which blows up most of the ore and you. And this trap is always on a huge pile of ore, so especially early game when you want that ore, it's very nice to be able to disarm that without blowing yourself up. I mean, it's only silver, but still, they tend to be very, very large veins. Did I have any silver before? I don't think so. I guess we can check how much I will have after I'm done mining this. So that's 72 silver ore. That's not bad. I don't really want to go down there. There's cave bats. Ice bats, I think, actually. I could possibly take them on, but I don't really feel like it. I'll just go to the right and see where it takes me. As I said, not really worried about a way back at the moment. I have recall potions. And I can always just die and go back that way. There's more gems in the wall. Huh. Those might actually be rubies. And they are. I guess we can look at what we can do with rubies. I know you can make basically magic wands from these gems, but you also need some kind of ore. Well, actually you need the ingots, not the ore itself, or I think the game calls them bars, doesn't it? But basically you can make some early game magic stuff. And I'm definitely interested in that. I do want to have a variety of options at my disposal. I kind of got lucky and found a good melee weapon early on. What I don't really have is a ranged option, and that would help immensely. If I do go into magic though, there's one more thing I need, which is more mana points. That's something I would definitely do off camera. The way it works is at night you can get falling stars. And they're basically yellow stars that fall from the sky. And you can pick those up and combine, I think, 3 of those into a mana star or mana crystal, or I don't know. Anyway, it's a blue star. And that you can consume, similar to the life fruit things, and that will give you I think 20 bonus maximum MP, which you can see up here. I currently have 1 star, and that's 20 MP, and that doesn't last very long, I can tell you. So basically, if you want more, you're going to need to do I want to go down there? I guess maybe. Yeah, if you want more, you're going to need to spend some nights outside. What I will do is probably just set up a tiny little temporary shelter, stand in it and wait for stars to fall really close, and then just run out, grab them, run back in. That way I can kind of grab the stuff without too much trouble. Okay, I can deal with the ice beds fairly easily, I notice. Oh dear, that slime up there is not so fun though. Let's hope he doesn't get down here. Those are ice spike slimes things. Okay. Wait, what? Pretty sure I pressed the H button, but apparently not. Oh, that's a Flinx. I don't know what they do. They have a lot of health, I can tell you that much. Okay, they're not immune against knockback, that's nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I found an anvil, that's nice. Ooh, a sluggish snowball cannon. This, I don't know, does it shoot snow blocks? No. I need to craft those into snowballs, I believe. There you go. Sadly, it's sluggish, making it a fairly bad choice. Dynamite is always nice to have. Actually, let's just loot all. You know what, I'll come back here later. Recall potion. Oh, I actually do have the item that's required to extract donate from those blocks. That's interesting. Oh, those desert blocks I meant. Let's do that to those 25 slush blocks I have. Yay, I found some stuff. So I think this is a good place to end the episode. Again, let me know if you want me to cut such stuff out, so I'll probably not record another one straight away. Just, again, let me know. Is this completely boring, slightly boring, very boring, interesting? Let me know. And I'll adjust my schedule accordingly. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.